welcome back to my channel. My name is Tawana. Today we are wrapping up with your reading. This is the last reading of the day. Outside is getting a little bit dark, so we are ending the day with a bang. So this will be a collective reading. It may resonate for your sun, moon, rising, Venus, and north node placements. It is collective, so it may or may not resonate. If it doesn't, my calendar link is down below if you'd like to book a one-on-one session. The energy surrounding you is coming up as the dead end and the unseen. So to me, this is very interesting. I pulled these cards and they jumped out like this. Like they jumped out like this, like one card, and I was like, okay, cool, the dead end, kind of grim. But when I picked it up to move it, then I saw the unseen underneath. And I feel like as a reader, as an intuitive reader for me, I feel like this is you struggling with something coming to an end. So it's kind of, the dead end talks about like the point of no return. Something has reached its finality. Something is finished. Finito, it's done. No matter how you feel about it, it's done. You've reached your climax. But this card asks us to remember that at every ending, it kind of is creating a way for a new beginning. So it calls on you to think of the possibilities of what can be created or what can be brought to form after this thing ends, whatever this thing means for you. Now, the unseen is also something that I really liked to come out underneath that card, because I feel like this is placing an emphasis on the fact that, yes, even though you're not able to see what is being made, like what is about to come in based on the room that you're making in your life, there's something that is coming. That whether that is work, career, new person, whatever this looks like after this ending, where you feel like you can't physically do anything else, there's nowhere else to go, you are not seeing it yet, but there are things that, let me start the timer. Yeah, there are things that are coming in that you have not been able to see with your physical eye. They're coming in probably from a 5D level to be manifested in the 3D. But let's jump into your reading to see what's going on, because I see the 8 of Cups and yeah. Okay, all right. Past energy is coming up as a strength, the King of Pentacles, and the 6 of Pentacles. So you've had to be strong with a particular situation. Clarify the strength card. What is the strength here? Everybody has gotten this death card today. Almost everybody. All the earth signs got it. Like, yeah. Taurus, Capricorn got it. I think Pisces or Cancer got it. But yeah, lots of transformations happening right now. I think though on a collective level, everybody's kind of going through this energy. All right, so big transformations. Tell me more about the death card. What is the death? What is this transformation? I feel like whatever transformation is happening, it's happening at a cellular level and in a very deep level inside of yourself. It's not necessarily it can manifest outwardly, or it will manifest outwardly, but it's starting as a thought, as a thing, as a need within you. So let's find out what this is. Clarify the deck. What is being transformed here? Three of Wands, 4 of Pentacles, the Hierophant. Okay, so you could be dealing with an earth sign, possibly a Taurus, because we have the King of Pentacles and we have the Hierophant. So I feel like a dynamic is transforming because you are transforming. So it's this energy of waiting for something after holding back from something else. Perhaps not. Perhaps you're dealing with a dynamic where you feel like you're letting go of this thing because you feel like there's more out there for you. Maybe that's what you're going through. Like you're holding back from one thing because you would like to experience something else. Or you are kind of realizing that something isn't for you because something better is out there. And that's the energy I feel. I feel like you're going through this moment where you're realizing, and possibly this has nothing to do with the person, but it's just like I feel like it's taking you a lot of strength because it just may be where you are currently in your life. So it may not even be anything is wrong with this person, but it's you changing, and as a result, like this dynamic between you is changing. But I feel like you're deciding to hold back from someone and look in other places, in other directions. I feel like you're kind of like waiting for something else, possibly like you're almost like this is not quite the fit, or it's not quite something that you want to invest in and go to a higher level with, and so the situation is coming to an end between you, but it's not something that I get the sense here that's easy for you. Tell me about this King of Pentacles. Clarify the King of Pentacles, please. What is it? Okay. King of Pentacles clarified by the Queen of Cups. So there are two people here, and one is focused on career and finances. One is focused on it. One is more focused on the material aspect of life and possibly solidifying that for themselves, their family. One is more so focused on feelings, empathy, intuition, probably how they feel about the other, like things like that. Tell me about the Six of Pentacles. Clarify the Six of Pentacles, please. Clarified by the Three of Swords and the Queen of Wands. So it's either there's some communication that has happened, or something that's like causing yeah, I feel like there's some kind of thing that's either causing you guys to be in a space where you're not, yeah, like you're just not being reciprocal with you. Yeah, I feel like a dynamic is changing in terms of you probably don't want to invest in something anymore. You don't want to invest in someone anymore. And this has been coming out a lot. I think this came out in the last Scorpio reading that I may be wrong. I have to look again. There's so many readings, I can't even tell you how I even remember some of this stuff. But anyway, there's this energy here of no longer wanting to invest in something. Now, the reasons may be different for a lot of you, but I just feel like here you just no longer want to invest in something that you were previously investing in. The current energy is coming up as the Five of Wands, the Nine of Pentacles, and the Nine of Swords. Tell me about the Five of Wands. What's this Five of Wands? What's the Five of Wands here, please? What's the Five of Wands? Okay, so lots of nines. Nines, you may be seeing 999. If you're seeing 999, that's your guides giving you messages of, okay, something is coming to an end. Something is coming to completion. The dead end card too. So yeah, definitely confirming here that something is coming to a close. And it looks like it's this dynamic with this person. Now, it's almost like you're being very, like you are going through a lot of mental conflict, possibly going back and forth in your mind. Should you not? Should you do this? Should you not? Because this is the energy, like the Five of Wands is clarified by another card talking about conflict. But this is just conflict with self. So I feel like the Five of Wands is you literally fighting yourself to commit to your decision. Commit to your decision to end whatever it is that you are ending. Tell me about the Nine of Pentacles. What's this Nine of Pentacles? What is this Nine of Pentacles? What is this Nine of Pentacles, please? Nine of Pentacles is clarified by the Five of Pentacles and the Justice card. Yeah, so walking, lots of walking away energy here. So walking away from something, well, are you worried about your karma? Like, are you scared to walk away from something because you're worried about your karma? I feel like it's almost like putting you in this energy of, oh my God, like, is this a thing to do? Is this a terrible thing to do? Am I a terrible person? You know, like, those are the thoughts I feel like you're struggling with. Tell me about this Nine of Swords. What is this Nine of Swords, please? What is this Nine of Swords? Clarified by the Empress and the Five of Cups. Yeah, so you're either dealing with an Earth sign or a Libra. But anyway, I feel like there is just this energy of not wanting to make the wrong decision and not incurring bad karma. And I feel like that's what's kind of like stopping you from committing to doing this thing for yourself. But you're very in your head because it's like you're like, is this the fair thing to do? Is this just? But I feel like whatever it is, like, you have to honor your own feelings. If something's not serving you or if you need to walk away, then you just have to commit to what you truly feel. Not only do you have to be real with yourself, but you have to be real with the person who you're feeling all of these things about. Because what is unfair is you feeling all of these things and not telling them, not being open with how you truly feel. And I feel like you're realizing that. Tell me about the Ace of Cups. So I feel like you're definitely walking away from something here, but you're walking away to what you feel like is your own happiness, whatever this happiness looks like to you, whatever this happiness represents. But I feel like you are walking towards this happiness, whether that's your own personal freedom or whatever the case may be. It's hard, it's a challenging and tough decision because I definitely don't feel like it's easy for you, but I feel like you're gonna do it. Tell me about the Three of Swords. What is this Three of Swords? What is this Three of Swords? Yo, you are so done. You are so walking away from something. Clarified by the Ten of Wands, like putting down something that's a little bit too heavy, like putting down the burdens, whether that is the burden of guilt for walking away from this person or for walking away from this connection, or whether that is putting down the burden of the relationship because it was just too much for you to carry. Whatever you are putting an end to, it doesn't feel good, but I feel like in the long term, like, you feel like this is the right decision for you. Tell me about the King of Swords. What's the King of Swords here? Clarified by the Ace of Swords and the Page of Cups. So yeah, being very, very clear about what you need to do to move from a heart space, and being very, very clear about what you need in terms of from a heart level. So maybe this is just not it, and it's just coming into your awareness and coming into perspective for you. That bottom of the deck, Eight of Cups again. So yeah, whatever this is just isn't in alignment with who you are. And this is not a bad place to be, because what's happening is you're freeing yourself but you're also freeing this person, because if this person isn't the person for you, you want them to go and find their person, right? And you also want to go and find your person. So I feel like you're just going through the challenge of separating yourself from someone. Let's get some advice for you. What's the advice here for Scorps, please? What's the advice for Scorps? Advice for Scorps? Too many. Advice for higher power, Treasure Island. Advice for Scorps, please? Orphaned. Who got this? Somebody else got this. And I also feel like I should shuffle again. Like, let me pull one more card. Additional advice for Scorpios. Thank you. Alright, Scorps. This is not a great energy to end this reading with, so that's why I wanted to clarify another and get another advice card for you. So card number 5. This is a lot of tough energy to deal with, Scorps, so I'm sending my love to you. Orphaned, a sense of loss. We were all meant to have connections with other people, with our families, society, and the larger culture. No man is an island, and it's important to recognize when being a part of, rather than separate from, is essential to your well-being. The issue at hand is the need to find where you fit. Be true to your core truths and values. Perhaps you no longer identify with a group or community the way you did before, and you need to find a new situation. You might be feeling a deep sense of loss or confusion. Address the need for belonging, and know that you will find your place with others of like mind and spirit. It's okay to let go of pressure to fit in. Not everyone will understand you. It's time to move on. Relationship message: as you shift and evolve and commit to your own growth, you long for support, but may be disappointed and hurt by others who are not providing what you feel you deserve. Perhaps you are drifting away from this relationship because you're in a different stage of personal growth. Perhaps you are in a new relationship and discovering that you don't share the same values and beliefs. So you feel left out, unable to get to that intimate place of safety and belonging. Take heart, as Spirit knows you and loves you, and will steer you in the direction of those who accept you as you are without artifice or agenda. Don't compromise yourself to belong. It won't be worth the price. That was actually like your whole reading. Alright, so we're gonna light up the energy a little bit with a leg up card. That's card number 34. Receiving help, delegating authority, interdependence. You've come to a point where going it alone is no longer optimal for you. Life has a way of presenting you with the perfect people to align with who can give you a leg up during this next phase of your journey. Help comes to you in all forms of your life where you need a boost. The trick is to accept that aid so freely given. When you embrace interdependence, allowing teamwork and independence to commingle, miracles happen. Now is such a time. Relationship message: relationships that are healthy thrive on interdependence. It's important to recognize that you need others as much as they need you. You must allow people to support you just as you are there for them. This is a time to be vulnerable, to speak up about your needs, and to ask for them to be fulfilled. Trust you will be met with kindness and love. Don't expect others to read your mind though. Ask and it is given. So whatever tough time you're going through, Scorps, right now, they're just telling you that you will be aligned with the people who are for you in the time that is best for you. So if you are feeling by yourself, or you're leaving someone behind and you don't necessarily want to do that, or you leaving someone behind is causing you to be triggered in a way where you feel like you don't have anyone, they're saying here, don't feel like that. You will be aligned to the people who are best for you. Just give it some time. So, Scorps, I hope this message helped you. If it did, remember to like, share, subscribe, comment down below. If you'd like to book a one-on-one session with me, my calendar link is down there. So is my Patreon if you'd like to learn more spiritual education with me. So with that said, I'll see you next time. Bye, guys.